let's chat all about processing stuck energy. So you might be asking yourself, what the heck is stuck energy? Really what I mean by that is any kind of negative energy that gets stuck in your body. And why is it so important? It is so important, I've learned this from experience, that when you have negative energy that gets stuck in your body, it can really lead to physical ailments, and ain't nobody got time for that. Today, I'm gonna share with you one of my favorite ways to not only increase energy, but to also help move any negative energy out of my body, and I think you're gonna love it too. If you're dealing with any kind of physical or emotional issues, that can be a big sign that you've got some negative energy that just needs to be processed out. So some examples of that are things like moodiness, irritability, depression, anxiety. If you feel like tightness in your body, I know I've felt like that a lot in the past, things like digestive issues, inflammatory conditions, getting red eyes, any kind of symptoms like that really can be a big sign that you've just got some energy that wants to be processed out of you. So here's the thing that I really want you to know. Being willing to feel emotions as they come up, to sit with those emotions, and also being willing to process them out, that is an absolute superpower. So one of the most surprising things I would say when it came to my own healing journey is just how much learning to process energy and do that work on myself healed me on levels that I honestly never knew existed. And that's really why I wanted to share this with you, because it seems so simple, yet this is really powerful. The routine that I want to share with you today is something that I do before every single workout, and I also just do it on its own. Say if I'm traveling, I will totally do this in a hotel room, because not only does it feel really, really good while I'm doing it, but afterwards I notice such a difference in my energy. I feel looser, I feel more calm, I feel more grounded. So it's all great things. Plus, another big win here, even if you're not thinking about stuck or negative energy whatsoever, is that with age, things like flexibility and balance tend to diminish, and this routine is a way to prevent that as well. And with that, here is my active stretching routine to help move through that negative stuck energy and get it out of your body. All right, let's get moving that body. So first up, I'm gonna get on hands and knees here and do a little cat-cow, as they call it in yoga. Really stretching out that spine. Do this for as long or as little as you want. Helps if you have a dog sidekick too. Then I'm gonna go up to a plank and really just focusing on stretching out my ankles. Making sure you're breathing too. It sounds so simple, but it's easy to forget to breathe when you're moving. And then downward dog, kind of one leg at a time, stretching out my ankles. And then lift one leg up. Twist your hip over. From there, I like to pull my knee forward and go into what's called pigeon pose. Just kind of sit in this for a minute. Women especially tend to store a lot of stuck energy in their hips, which is why this feels really good. You could stay as high as you need to, or just go as low as you need to. Whatever feels good for you. From there, place both hands on my side, and then kick one foot up. So I'm kind of in a lunge that's supported by my hands. Rock it back and forth. Kick my leg back. Stretch out my ankles again. And then I'm just gonna repeat that entire sequence on the other side. Leg up, hip over. I love this stretch. Knee forward, knee down, elbows down if you can. Just really focus on stretching those hips out. Hands up. Go into that lunge on the other side. Rock back and forth. Again, whatever feels really good. Stretch out those ankles again. It's really about getting as many muscles as possible moving, flowing with it to get that energy out. From here, I like to go into child's pose. Stretch my fingers out. Stretch my back. Back up to all fours. And then sit back on my ankles and my feet. Slowly rise to a fold over, so you're folding over on yourself. Again, it doesn't matter if you're like this. Any variation works great. And from here, you really want to slowly rise. You don't get to see it. Bonus when you get to throw a ball for your dog. So slowly rise. I really like to focus on stretching out my arms, stretching out my whole side of my waist, both sides. Both hands up, really focusing on stretching that whole side of my waist out on both sides. Like this whole side, you can feel it on. Little hands forward. Arms back. Look up. Roll out your neck gently. Roll out my wrists, my forearms. Stretching out my hands and my fingers. Feels so good. Not only is it amazing for you, but it feels really good too. I'm gonna do one at a time. Release. Forward. The last thing I like to do is go into a prayer pose and just express a lot of gratitude. Gratitude for being able to move my body, because that's such a gift. Gratitude for becoming stronger every day with every movement. Gratitude for being able to release this energy. Anything that comes up for you. And that's all there is to it, my friends. And just a quick note before we wrap this up, I want you to remember to start wherever you are at. Keep in mind, I have been stretching for many years and my flexibility has come a long way. So just start where you're at, and I bet you'll be amazed with how your flexibility grows and changes over time. So I hope this was helpful for you, and if it was, I would love to know. Just drop a comment below.